In this video, I'll be ranking every Minecraft update in a tier list. From 1.0 to 1.20, there are 5 tiers: best, good, average, trash, and worst. And I'll be putting each update into one of these tiers. If you like this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. This is the Minecraft update tier list. 1.0 marked the official release for Minecraft and included features such as enchanting and brewing. It even added snow golems. Look at this little guy. They added an entire dimension and a new enemy, which everyone considers to be the final boss of Minecraft. You know, just your average game update, good tier. 1.1 was introduced 3 months after 1.0, and you could tell it was rushed. It was a groundbreaking update. Spawn eggs. Yep, they added spawn eggs to the game, as well as some language options, but these made almost zero difference to the gameplay. Easy trash tier. 1.2 introduced iron golems to the game. Without them, dream speedruns would be seconds longer. We also saw the revolutionary desert worlds for the first time, and a new jungle biome was added, giving players a wider variety of blocks and places to explore. Overall, an average update. Update 1.3 added desert temples to the game. They only have good loot 2% of the time, and the rest of the time you just get a rotten flesh. It also added villager trading to the game, which gave us all the reason to trap them and force them to trade with us. You know, modern day slave. Average tier. 1.4 was a pretty scary update. Adding a new mob, the Wither skeleton. They'd have a chance to drop Wither skulls, which could be used to summon a new boss in Minecraft, the Wither. Killing the Wither drops a Nether star, which can be used to make a beacon, giving players additional buffs depending on the tier of the beacon. This provided a new progression route in the game. This was a pretty good update. 1.5, the redstone update. It added droppers, hoppers, repeaters, redstone blocks, pistons, and a whole lot more. Whenever I play the game, I always use redstone to make automatic farms. It was a game-changing addition, with highly devoted players making entire computers within Minecraft. This update is easily a best tier. 1.6 was the time when Minecraft was starting to reach its peak. What did the update add? Clay and horses. Yep, clay and horses. Overall, trash tier. Update 1.7 added a bunch of new biomes for players to go explore. It added the savanna biome, the mesa, and the dark forest biome. 1.7 was also one of the most used versions when it came to modding, as this version of Minecraft was the most stable. This update was a good tier. Version 1.8 was beneficial for Minecraft's growth and added ocean monuments to the game. Guess what else they added? Bird poo. Minecraft was at its peak at this time, with popular YouTubers such as Technoblade bringing in a wider audience. Most PvP servers still let players use this version because many players, including myself, prefer the 1.8 PvP system. This update was beneficial for Minecraft, good tier. 1.9. Thank you, Mojang, for changing things that nobody wanted changing. PvP was completely overhauled in this update. A stone axe now deals the same amount of damage as a diamond sword. How? Now you have to wait to hit enemies. Thank you, Mojang. The update did also add end cities and the elytra, which completely changed travel. This update had its ups and downs. Average tier. 1.10. Don't even get me started on 1.10. It was a terrible update. Minecraft was starting to decline, and what did Mojang decide to add? Polar bears and nether wart blocks. What do polar bears even do? And why do I need blocks of nether wart? This update is easily one of the worst. The exploration update 1.11 was still slightly better than 1.10, adding the woodland mansion, a new place to explore, llamas which I've never used in my entire life, and the only good thing of the update, the shulker box. This allowed players to store an inventory worth of items in just one box. It revolutionized item storage, but as Minecraft was still declining and fast, this update did not help. Average tier. 1.12, the world of color. Minecraft was still declining and at an even faster rate, and this update added colored concrete. Now, we all love colors, but I'd have to be incredibly delusional to think that concrete would make millions of people restart playing my game. Well, at least they added parrots, right? Trash tier. 1.13, update Aquatic. This was the best update Minecraft had seen in ages and came at the best possible time, repopularizing the game. It revolutionized underwater travel and introduced coral biomes and turtles. The first mob vote added the phantom to the game, which we all absolutely despise, but this update made the game way more enjoyable, even adding tridents and incredibly useful shipwrecks. This update is a best tier. The village and pillage update 1.14 continued Minecraft's ever-increasing revival. The update completely revamped the villager trading system, giving the ability to buy way more items and even switch villager professions additions. Quality of life additions such as the blast furnace and smoker were added, as well as the grindstone, which made removing enchants a whole lot easier. Pandas and bamboo were also introduced into the game, adding life into the jungle biomes. This update also included pillagers and a completely new raid system in order to get a valuable item, the Totem of Undying, which, upon use, could prevent death. Best tier. 1.15, the Buzzy Bees update. The most notable addition of 1.15 were the bees and honey blocks, which allowed redstone complexity to progress. However, I know a lot of people hate on this update for its lack of content, but if you think about it, I'm pretty sure this was a very valuable update, considering it helped fix over 300 bugs. Overall, I think this update was a good tier. The Nether update, 1.16. The Nether was completely overhauled from top to bottom. This was the first time that the game had an ore stronger than diamond, netherite. Multiple new biomes were also added: the Basalt Delta, the Soul Sand Valley, the Warped Forest, and the Crimson Forest. The forests included 2 new types of coloured wood that have fire resistance. Another key addition was the respawn anchor that when charged could allow the player to respawn into the Nether. The update included the notable feature of piglin bartering, which completely changed Minecraft speedruns. A new mega structure called the Bastion was introduced and gave players a new challenge as they contained precious materials at a high risk. This is the all-time best update Minecraft has ever had in its entire lifetime. 1.17, Caves and Cliffs Part 1. This update added amethyst and copper, which can be used to make a spyglass so you can have vanilla optifine zoom. It can also be used to make an oddly shaped rock. It also introduced the glow squid, which was an absolute travesty. Someone please explain to me how a glow squid that doesn't glow beat an isolager. Mojang promised so much in this update and failed to deliver on almost every level. This was not a great update. Average tier. 1.18, Caves and Cliffs Part 2. We still did not get the entire update. Thank you, Mojang. It added new world generation, which was absolutely amazing, and caves could go all the way down to Y-64. But this was essentially all the update added. This update is easily a trash tier. The Wild update, 1.19. The update added the new mangrove swamp, which contained frogs as well as mud. Mojang finally added the warden to the game, along with the new ancient cities where insanely good loot can be found. You've got to be careful around Skulk now, since the warden can two-shot someone in full netherite armor. The new mob though added the only good mob, the alley, which can pick up items and return them to the player. But of course Mojang can't add fireflies to a block game because it wouldn't be realistic. This update is a good tier. 1.20, Trails and Tales. The most recent Minecraft update changed bamboo to be a wood, so now it can be used to build. The update also added the new biome, the Cherry Grove, and introduced the camel into the deserts. New places called trails can now be found, and when you use a brush and suspicious blocks, there's a chance to obtain pots. The mob vote for this update was absolutely rubbish. A giant block with a big nose beat something actually useful like the Rascal. 1.20 balanced the progression from diamond gear to netherite, making it much harder by adding netherite upgrades. Additionally, 1.20 added armor trims, allowing players to fully customize their armor. Overall, this update is a good tier. Wow, so amazing. Every Minecraft version ranked, just look it. I should probably go and touch some grass now.